Friday already. Bloody hell did that week go? Jesus Christ, that went fast. Hope you're good. Hope you're having a good one. Despite this weather, Storm Amy, my missus' name, it's apt, as we're playing Arsenal this weekend, and she is an Arsenal fan, my missus. I don't know if people know that. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it, but yeah, my missus is an Arsenal fan. So whenever it's West Ham Arsenal, our household, yeah, it can be a little bit delicate, a little bit touchy. You know, to be fair, she's good as gold, really. And yeah, I've got to say, the reason she's part of the reason I'm doing this video and talking about Arsenal, actually, which I was going to do anyway, but just the feeling about the game in itself. And in terms of from both perspectives, going from West Ham side and the Arsenal side. So I want to talk about that. Before I do, though, before I get into it, new to the channel, do subscribe. Come and join us on this journey. Free to do so. I really appreciate it. So hit that like button and give it a hype. I know some people messaged yesterday and said, I don't know how to do this hype. I don't know what you're talking about. What is this hype thing? It's on the mobile, as far as I can see. When you go onto a video, it's like an option, you know, like when you've got comments and you can sort of scroll to the left or right about it. You can sort of, yeah, it's on there. If you scroll across, you see the hype. If you can't find it, don't worry too much. You know what I mean? Don't panic too much about it. But if you can, great. Really do appreciate it. Couple of things I want to talk about before I talk about the Arsenal game. This is kind of related, but I did say I was going to mention this yesterday, is that we're doing a giveaway for Iron Threads. This is the shop that Tom runs, and it's going to be, basically, we're doing a giveaway. So if you win the competition that I'm going to tell you about in a minute, then you can go and pick something out from Iron Threads, and we'll send it over to you, anything you want. So I'm going to share the screen at the moment, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. But basically, this is the Iron Thread shop at the moment. There's a few little bits and pieces in there. West Ham bits, some lovely bits in here. I'm loving the hoodies. The hoodies are proving very, very popular. There's nice caps there, t-shirts, although it's not t-shirt weather really much at the moment, is it? Got another claret hoodie there, and then they've got some new little bits down here. Look at these, the old beanie hats. I've got to say, this is the one I've got my eye on. I've got to admit, I'm thinking, yeah, I do need a nice beanie hat for the old winter, which is fast approaching. A yellow one, which fits pretty cool. And this is quite nice. I do like the old zip sweatshirt, which is nice. The old grey, which has just come out. So basically, what we're doing is we're doing a competition with our partner, BETMATE. And what we're doing is you go on, it's a fantasy game. So you've got to go on there today. It's £3 to enter, right? £3. So go on there, link in the description below, £3 to enter. And the top prize gets 60% of the winnings, second prize gets 25%, and third place gets 15%. But the first prize also gets to then go and pick anything they want from Iron Threads, and we'll get it sent out to you. So basically, if you click on the link below, and I'll send you, and basically all the details are in the description below. If you go onto the link and then you type in the code, £3 to enter, and that's it. And basically, it's a fancy team. So it's the best 11 from Arsenal, West Ham, and it's the same sort of thing: bookings, yellow cards, free kicks, goals. You get points, and the winner gets, as I've just said, 60% of the winnings plus anything they want from Iron Threads shop. So go and check it out. And while you're there as well, go and check out Iron Threads. Some really good stuff on there. Good stuff, especially for now Christmas is approaching. This is the time of year, right, that I start getting the Christmas bits in. I know it's early. People are like, really? Already? Like, no, I'll tell you what, just get a couple of little bits in October, couple of bits in couple of bits in November. By the time then, like, December rolls round, you think, actually, I've got most of my bits already. It's not bad shout, especially if you know someone's West Ham fans. A few little bits in there. So go and check it out. I'd say description, all the details are in the description below. So go and check it out. And yeah, best of luck. We've also recently just given away a hoodie, which the winner was very, very happy with, which was good to see. So yeah. Best of luck with that one. I'll remind you again tomorrow morning anyway, before the game. So, yeah, you can do it then as well. Right, let's talk about Arsenal and West Ham. It's strange because it's a fixture, really, right? Let's be honest. West Ham are massively the underdog here. We're 19th for the league, up against a team at their gaff that are challenging for a title. And they're second in the league, in great form, and just recently won the Champions League this week. So everything on paper suggests this should be a very comfortable day for Arsenal, a nightmare day for West Ham, and it could well be the case, right? And let's be honest, it wouldn't be a great shock if Arsenal were to win this game. It's not a game that if West Ham were to lose this, everyone goes, oh, what a nightmare. We were expecting more than that. So I think actually this is a perfect game for us in terms of where we are at the moment, having Nuno in charge now. Obviously, the optimism is now lifted. Everyone's feeling a lot better about things. And it's strange. It's almost like I've spoke to a couple of West Ham fans about where we are at the moment and what the general feeling is. And I think since Nuno's arrived, it's not as if people are buzzing and going, "Oh my God, we're going to be flying now." I just feel like the feeling of relegation just seems to be drifting. It's almost like, no, although we've only just got a point, it's, do you know what I mean? I think it's just because we've got someone in charge now that you just feel like, right, this guy is clearly a decent manager. Is very much proven at this level. You get the feeling of, well, we will be fine. We've got enough good players in this squad, and now with a decent manager, that you think that we should be absolutely fine. So I'm feeling far more relaxed about things. That the feeling of relegation is certainly not hanging over me, even though we're still 19th, if that makes sense. But don't get me wrong, it would have been much nicer to be having a game where you'd be thinking we should go and win this game. But actually, I actually think the fact that Arsenal are a team that's chasing for a title, and as I say, we're away from home, we're by the bottom, we are very much the underdogs. I think this suits us. I think this actually could be the perfect fixture for West Ham and for Nuno, and possibly a nightmare one for Arsenal. On a West Ham perspective, right, we've got nothing to lose. Nuno's got nothing to lose here. If we lose this game, he's not under any pressure. West Ham aren't going to be under any pressure. I mean, unless we get absolutely tonked, then you go, oh, that's a bit alarming, and we were dreadful. But even still, I'm quite confident that will not be the case. We're not going to be dreadful. So I hate the term free hit, but it feels a little bit like that. It feels like a game that we can go into not having to be fearful of it, and if anything, just think, well, everything's paid for us. We might as well just go for it. We might as well just go for it, because I think all the pressure is on Arsenal here. Arsenal are in a title race, which means that every fixture for them is like a cup final. Every Premier League game is a must-win game. They have to get a result. They will be looking at this thinking, right, forgetting it's West Ham for the minute, we're second in the league, we're playing the team that's 19th. At home, we're winning this game. But I've spoke to a few Arsenal fans. My missus is Arsenal, as I've said, and I've spoke to a few other Arsenal fans, and I've got to say, I think that they're quite worried about this game. I think it's a game because of the history of it. West Ham have got a great record at that ground. We have a habit of going to that ground and getting a result, especially when we're up against it, especially when we're down the bottom and we're struggling. For some reason, we go to the Emirates and we seem to turn in and put in a good performance to get a result. I think this is going to play into our favour big time. I think if there's any team that's going into this with any anxiety, I think it's them. And by the way, I am fully expecting quite a bit of abuse on this from Arsenal fans. Fully expecting it, but I kind of thought, oh, sod it, I don't care. I'm going to say it. But I'll stand by it. I genuinely believe that Arsenal will be going to this game thinking, bloody hell, not West Ham again. And the fact we've got Nuno now in charge right ahead of this game, they've seen us play one game against Everton. Let's be honest, that Everton performance is probably our performance of the season so far. I know we've obviously got the result at Nottingham Forest, but Nottingham Forest were poor that day. Everton weren't poor. And West Ham could have beat them. I think had we have got a Nuno in a week before we played Everton, I think we'd have won that game. I genuinely believe we'd have been in better shape in terms that he'd have better knowledge of the team. And I think we could have won that game. I really do. And I'm feeling good about this game. I'm going into this Arsenal game without fear. Not nervous, not thinking, oh my God, we're going to get a tonking. Had Graham Potter been in charge, I'd be thinking, oh my God, this could be a mauling. This could be 5 or 6-0 easily. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that at all. Although I totally respect the fact that we are the underdogs and Arsenal are, if you're a complete neutral, we'll go, it's more likely Arsenal are going to win. If you looked at the betting patterns of this game, most people are going to bet on Arsenal to win that. And I've got no problem with that. I think that suits West Ham. I really do. I've got a feeling. Do you know what I mean? I've got a really, that feeling lingering that I think, do you know what? We could really cause them problems there. The issue is going to be the defending. That is going to be the key to this. Nuno's stressed that is what we've been working on, is being solid and being able to defend set pieces. That's going to be our problem. If we can get that right, if we can become solid and defend well in this game and deny Arsenal their route to success in most games, which is from set pieces, there's every chance we can nick this. There's absolutely every chance. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really, really looking forward to it. And then you've got the Declan Rice factor, who, let's be frank, he hates playing against West Ham. He absolutely hates it. I mean, I know a few people, and I know people that know Declan. He loves West Ham. He absolutely loves the club. And I know it affects him. He does not like playing against West Ham. You can see it bothers him. You can see, especially at their place, because West Ham are so noisy in that corner. And I just think you've got that added to it as well. I don't know, got a good feeling about this one, really do. And I like the fact we're going into this fixture, and although we're the underdogs, I think it suits us better. I think this occasion just suits West Ham better. And can you imagine us going there and rocking up and getting another result? I mean, it'd be fabulous, wouldn't it? Right ahead of the international break, and especially for Nuno. Oh, I'd be absolutely buzzing. I'll be absolutely buzzing. So, yes, I'll do another video tomorrow. Got a new update from X, and we'll do a bit of team news ahead of the game. We'll get that obviously exclusive in the morning, so I'll do something then. So yeah, I'll do that, and obviously we'll do another reminder of this game. But yeah, go and check it out. It's on the BETMATE link below. Click on that link, type in the code, pay your £3. Come and get involved. Get involved. Why not? Let's do it. And yeah, as I say, there's some prizes up to grabs on the Iron Thread shop. So look, I'd like to know what your thoughts are ahead of the Arsenal game. How are you feeling? You feeling good? Are you looking forward to it? Are you anxious? You thinking, oh my God, it's gonna be a nightmare? Or are you thinking, you know what? I fancy us, because I've got a sneaky feeling, you know, it could be a bit of the Bowen again situation. Oh, bloody hope so. Anyway, catch you later. Come on, you Irons.